I'm gonna see if this works. Okay, can I be this far away? About this far away. Okay, I think this is actually pretty good. Right? I'm just changing some configurations. Okay, I think that should do it. Let me. All right. Now to do the thing with the dragon that's gonna be removed soon. I'm already flying. Why not fly all the way there? That's somebody up there. Now. Oh, it's an actual bird. Neat. Yeah, that is an actual bird. Hello, bird. Hello, bird. Goodbye, bird. I was planning to stream earlier and also planning to stream yesterday, but I got distracted. Kill that thing. See if I can get. No wool for me. Hello, Alpha No. Alright, boy. To the gates of judgment. I'm good. The gates of judgment. The gates of judgment are much more than their doors. They are the outermost layer of Ishgard magical. If our first line of defense can be so easily, if our first line of defense can so easily shatter. Whoever, if anybody watches this in the future or sees it later, just remember I am dyslexic, so. Despotic goon. Heretic scum, how dare they meddle with our divine protection? I shall rid our nation of their blasphemy, even if it means cutting them down one by one. Trembling Temple Knight. We need not fret over much. There are yet several layers of arcane protection that shields the city from invasion. Mother will be fine. Enter Hook Temple. When I lay eyes upon Lady Isar, I felt the marrow freeze within my bone. Was seems the heretics struck the first, and most telling blow against Ishgard. Scion, we expected you at Dragon. Dead. Feel like my voice is cut off. Yeah, I need to be closer to the mic. Or over here, maybe? Is this better? I'm gonna adjust the mic. Hello. I think this is the way to go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alright, I'm actually turned on the ability to hear myself just in case. Which is annoying. Then you have learned the heretic's treachery. Lady Iceheart led a force of her followers against our defenders and came close enough to dispel the first of our wards. But let us speak more of this back at camp. Sir Emmerich awaits you. I mean, I'm technically the Azure Dragoon of Ishgard, so no. Alphino seems eager to return to Camp Dragonhead. Lady Isard has grown bold indeed. If she would risk direct action against the city. Come, let us do as we were bid and head to Camp Dragonhead. I am now flying. Jump. Hello, Harshafant. Was reassuring indeed to hold the countenance of a friend when one's homeland tethers upon the very brink of disaster. Though a single misstep could send us plummeting to the abyss, your heroics persist strikes flame of courage within my heart. Ah, but you did not come to Dragonhead to listen to my prattle. The Lord Commander has arrived and will treat you in the first. Also, if I misread a word, it's not me misreading a word, it's the mic cutting off. Alright, I feel like I should be in my Dragoon form for this because he might be getting extinct. Dragoon form it is! Okay, let me open it. Yeah, I even got the Gaia Borga, which is an ancient Celtic weapon. where you launch it with your feet and rip the spine out of your enemy. I thank you for coming with such haste and apologize for my absence. Suffice it to say, Lady Iceheart and her heretics have much to answer for. Yes, we are but recently returned from the Gates of Judgment. Ourselves, given the circumstances, we quite understand that you will prefer to postpone our appointed audience. This, again, is just my saying. If you are dyslexic, it's a lot easier to read something if you can hear what's being said. Just saying. On the contrary, Master Afterno, I think it more important that ever that this meeting take place. Rest assured, I shall return to my post on Ishgard's wall the moment our business is concluded. Before we move on to the subject of reinforcement, however, I would introduce you to a close friend and stalwart ally, Istinian, the guy who exploded, and which is weird because he exploded. It never gets brought up ever again. Oh, hey Harshavat, an Istinian, old friend. I mean, you should be kind of dead. I don't remember how you survived. May I present you to Ishgar's Azure Dragoon? An impressive battle, that I must confess. I know precious little of the Order of Dragoon. They are formidable warriors all, yet even amongst such masters of the lands, Stinian is without equal. He, out of all the warriors of Ishgard, was chosen to wield the power of the dragons and may thus contend with any Dravian. That is a lie because I beat the crap out of it. Well, then again, I had the hell. Well, with that, did I? It wasn't that long ago, but I don't remember if I did it by myself. But I did beat the crap out of Istinian, and he had to pull the power of Nidhogg, try and beat me then, and then I still kicked his ass, and then he exploded. You flatter me overmuch, Lord Commander. If ever I was without equal, I am no longer. As my fellow Azure Dragoon here would attest, be at ease, Gudrak. I do not come to challenge you this day. Well, now that we have all been introduced, let us proceed to the matter at hand. I will share with you that what we have learned of Iceheart's design, as confessed by the heretics and captured from after the assault on the gate, was the Lady Iceheart, the Dravanians share a common goal: the reclamation of Nidhogg's stolen eye. Just for comfort, because I think I got the gain and everything I want now, but I need to actually save it in my setting. One of the 7 great worms. Nidhogg, one of the 7 great worms. His name features prominently in our nation's history. In your nation's history. Though once defeated by the hero Haldrath, the beast is said to have terrorized Orithis since Ishgard's founding. Spoiler alert! Because Ishgard's founders were bad people. I. Many of the scars our walls bear from Nidhart's relentless efforts to raise the city. Yeah, trying to be comfortable for myself to use the mic, but one more time. Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. I think that's good enough. But I have to talk directly into the mic, so I'm gonna have to move it later on to be in front of me. I many many of the scars our walls bear from Nidhogg's relentless efforts to raise the city. The trophy Haldreth plucked from the crested worm's skull, known simply as the Eye, is a treasured relic of Ishgard and one possessed of untold power. Shall it ever be returned to Nidhogg, the dreaded creature would be restored to the heights of his power, and then no wall or we we could erect would be stout enough to deny him. My vengeful son called wage war against the Ishgars for 1,000 years now. My vengeful son Hoth waged war against Ishgard for 1,000 years. No mortal mind could comprehend the depths of his rancor. The eye itself is secreted deep within the vault. It is kept under heavily heavy guard, surrounded at all times by men and women who have proven their loyalty to the Holy See. Yeah, it's still cutting out, doing the thing. Up, over. Just, that should do it. This is why I am attempting. This is a learning experience, and I'm doing hand gestures even though no one can see me, which is dumb. I need to be directly in front of the mic still, so. See, even if I sigh, it cuts out. God, justice. I'm gonna fiddle with the mic one more time. I'm gonna mute it and fiddle with it for a little bit so that Hello. Hello, world. Can you hear me? Yeah, let me read this. The the eye itself is secretly. Oh, and I already read this. Next part. But though starward walls and sharp blades may suffice to discourage the heretics, the dragons are another matter. There, there are individuals within the Ravanian horde whom an entire company of knights would labor to repel, to say without Nidhogg himself. Saying nothing of Nidhogg himself. Maybe yeah, I think it's either I'm gonna have to be using either the pop filter or this maybe I need to use both. Okay, let me I think this is better. This is good. I think I can go no. How about here? Because I don't want to be basically swallowing the mic. Anyways, bend word little like that. I think that should be good. Not to say nothing of Nidhogg himself. Nor does age rob them of their strength. Though the endless march of years, the dragons endure patience, calculating. Endure patience. Through the endless march of years, the dragons endure patience, calculating, inexorable. You must understand these creatures do not share our perception of time. And that exceedingly true of the great ones. They who sent centuries in slumber only to wake and resume their campaigns if mere hours have passed. It has been 20 it has It has been 20 years since Nidhogg's last darkened our skies. 12 years for him to gain his strength and for us to bolster our defenses. And now, just as he seems primed to return, the heretics strike the gates. You believe that Lady Iceheart is in league with the creature, then? Of that we cannot be certain, though we know the heretics covet the eye. We have been unable to determine the plans for it. Such questions aside, we must needs address the ragged hole their mistress have seen fit to rend in Ishgard's protection. 'Twas a weakness the Dravanians are not likely to leave untested. So it would seem you have described their plight in admirable detail, Lord Commander, yet I cannot help but wonder at your candor. Why share such sensitive information with us? I shall speak plainly. Ishgard has need of allies, and I would have you bolster our. This much I expected. Unlike our arrangement concerning the Keeper of the Lake, however, only you stand to benefit from our assistance in this matter. I fail to see why we should intervene in a conflict which. No? When the Eurasian Alliance requested Ishgard's assistance during Operation Archon, you refused. Does it not seem ghastly unjust to demand that we now risk our lives in your private war? I made no attempts to defend my country's conduct. I only ask that you consider what would follow were Ishgard to fall. Having razed our city in the ground, the horde would have little cause to linger, and most would return to their lairs in Dravania. So soon, therefore, the ruins of Cordis would be buried in snow, and the land would become the sole province of beasts and beastmen. Until the guardians are, that is. For you must be certain the Empire will not hesitate to claim Cordis. They would not even have to draw steel. An imperial province sharing the borders with Mordor's 7 hells. Ahem. Very well, we will assist in repelling the dragons. The roar of a great storm may have shaken the firmament, but we of Eorzea would not abandon our Ishgardian brothers to face the coming horde alone. Nor I ever think you would. Now, upon the matter of the roar, allow me, Sir Emmerich. Allow me, Sir Emmerich. Through the power of the eye, I have become the vessel of Nidhogg's strength. His essence has stolen into my very blood. Yeah, you got dragon AIDS or something. Fear not, I am in full control of my faculties, I assure you. And the eye itself is no relevance to this tale. It is not essential. It is no essential that I bear in, and it is not essential that I bear it with me wherever I go. Its lingering influence does, however, its lingering influence does, however, allow me to hear Nidhogg's voice. Then the worm who roared was Nidhogg Eye. He means to hurl his... I sound like a pirate. His horde. He means to hurl his horde against whatever color and shatter the remaining ward that protects the city. There can be no doubt the worm has summoned his minions to war. Why can't I jump there? Boo! Stinian? Nidhogg, he is the source of our suffering. If we do not fall, or there's endless clash counts for naught. I am painfully aware of the hypocrisy of our and the self-inflicted nature of our predicament. But shall it serve to deliver my people or from their unkind fate? I gladly bow my head, beg for aid. I expect not. Welcome the coming storm and scorn this day. I think that's I think that's good. A bit more comfortable this way, I think. All right, how's that? Okay, I'm gonna try getting through this and try getting to Heaven's Ward tonight. If not, at least finish the Steps of Fate, which shouldn't be that far away. I keep trying to jump on the desk. Okay. God, I keep trying to jump on that dumb desk. Let's try without the pop filter. I mean, it's easier, but I have this pop filter for a reason. Cause that might hurt people's ears. Oh well. Though the circumstances are far from ideal, their desperate endeavor will at least provide us an opportunity to beg the sister states of Eorzea to bring the sister states of Eorzea together in common cause. Sir Emmerich was more ruthless in his negotiations than I had anticipated. I suppose one must give no quarter when one's home is at stake. But did you see the look on his eye when he formally requested our assistance? Though the Lord has long campaigned for Ishgard to open its gates to outsiders, I suspect this softening of the Holy See's attitude towards foreign cooperation came as something of a bitter victory. The day ahead promises to be interesting indeed. Alphino is ready to begin making preparations for war. If we are to aid the Ishgardians in this war of theirs, preparation will have to be made, and soon. Before proceeding, however, we must needs return to the rising stones and report to the antecedent. Backflip! Backflip! Need to stay hydrated. How much? Let me see. I get yeah, I should get the gloves. 2 more donuts. I need to do better cable management. I am a samurai with a regular sword. I always like the ironworks gear, especially the weapons. Like the rising stone. Talk to the antecedent. So I'm hoping nobody is here. No. Though I have never ever seen one myself, it is said the dragon slayer just beyond the borders of my home. I believe some Dravanians went to Doma. They didn't want to be part of Nidhogg's army. Fine, fine.
Alphino, it is good to see you. Tell me, what have you learned?
Pray summon the others. Everyone must hear my report.
So this was all but a taste of what's to come.
Indeed. The main host advances upon Ishgard as we speak.
Whose vaunted defenses have been nullified.
Shorn of its wards, the city will bear the full force of Nidhogg's fury.
All those people.
Alphino is right. The Dravanians cannot be allowed to prevail. If Ishgard falls, all of Eorzea will suffer the consequences.
Then you agree that we have no choice but to intervene. For the good of the realm, the Scions of the Seventh Dawn and the Crystal Braves must join the defense of Ishgard.
Let there be no ambiguity about what has been proposed. We would be directly intervening in the war. But if all here believe the cause to be just, then to war we shall go. The path we now embark upon is perilous, but I pray you will walk with us to the end. For those we have lost. For those we can yet save.
Then it is settled. I shall inform the Council of our intentions and request that they contribute their own forces to the defense of Ishgard.
Hey, look at them scheming. Ain't it grand? The other spy master, other than Tancred, knows what's up. I have bid the Archons travel to their assignment. Small matter of persuading the Alliance leaders to grant such support. I leave to Alpha now. If I do it this way, would it be better for me? I feel like it would be better for me. Hello! A small matter of persuading... Yeah. For you, my friend, a difficult task awaits. I shall have you reach out to your fellow adventurers and gather what allies you may for the coming siege. I would also have you consider the matter of our own security. Revenant's toll is but a small flight from the snowfields of Korthus. It is not unimaginable that the fight may spill across the border. For a brief stand born on the brewing conflict and discuss potential contingencies, the frontier settlers must be prepared for not that might wing it way over our wall. I only hope that our precautions prove unnecessary. Before you leave, might I suggest you have taught her accompany you. She has a talent for administration and a firm grasp of the practical challenges we may encounter. I was hoping I might get more viewers than the first time I streamed, but hey. Like that video, Joe Cat video says, streaming it and thinking people will watch. Plus, I haven't advertised or said or placed it anywhere, so I don't have like a magnificent voice or anything like that. I just have me. So I'm gonna have to shimmy this like that. Up it like that. Because just we are rather close, Corthus, aren't we? We best see to our own defense and take stock of our supplies. And we'll also need to have beds and bandages lay out just in case. A rude receptionist is ready for any eventuality. Let's go, Godric. I've 101 to discuss with Ulfborn. Self. As Memphilia has committed the Scion Ishgard. So Memphilia has committed the Scions to Ishgard's cause. Has she? Though she might have pronounced with unshakable confidence, I can only imagine how agonizing it was for her to arrive at the decision. So many lives at stake. So empty. Igiri, rid of war, so panic and confusion, and routine tasks can offer a calming stability. Being sure to lord her in proper stock. For instance, Louter. To war! I should, but I'm not going to do. I haven't done main duty route yet. And so I'd like you to spread the word to the settlers and adventurers in town. I appreciate the warning. If war is coming to Corthus, then toll must be made ready. I'll increase the number of patrols and look out immediately. I'll also see about finding room for an infirmary, as well as temporary housing for victims of the conflict. Ishgard has done well by us in the past, and I will return the favor. But as for rounding up volunteers for the fighting itself, I'm afraid I must disappoint you. I will not send my fellow guildmates to die on Ishgardian soil. I am certain headquarters will say the same. There will be no official adventurers guild presence at this siege. That said, each adventurer is of course free to do as he or she will. I shall have a word with some of my more capable colleagues on your behalf, and you who must try your luck here in Revenant's Toll. I dare say there are a few stout souls about town who will answer your call to arms. Let's get started, shall we? We have a town to rouse. There she goes. Accomplished adventure. I believe she is one of the ones. Yes, if I remember correctly, but it's been a long time. Spare me. Oh, I was wrong. Spare me your talk of glory and fame. I am not in the habit of volunteering for lost cause. I survived this long by trusting my instincts, and my instincts tell me to stay away from Ishgard. What a witch! Hey, roll. Ishgard sounds like she isn't in a right mess, but that ain't what I'm that ain't what want to talk to you about. Need you to cast your mind back to the scuffle with the Empire out by the processing plant. A lad from Little Alamingo by the name of Wilford was there with the fourth that day. And I want to know if you've seen him since. Have you? No, I have not. God damn it, I feared as much. No one's bloody seen him. It's like the ground opened up and swallowed him whole. But that ain't all. Around the time Wilford stopped turning up for duty, then black market weapons went missing from our vault in Uldal. So now, of course, half the Braves suspect a lad of making off with the goods. Folks like to believe our company is disciplined fighting force, but as you and I both know, it is no more a motley collection of mercenary adventurers, grand company veterans. The only thing binding us together is some vague oath about fighting for freedom for all. That, and a steady pay. Now compared to most others in this crew, Wolfred's a fresh-faced novice, a breeding whelp amongst wolves. But the boy got passion. Boys got passion. When he talks about being a guardian of Eorzea, he bloody well meant it. A lad like him wouldn't rob us blind and bugger off like that. He ain't the type. And this is just about between you and me. Maybe that there's the fact that the lad wanted to tell me something queer he's noticed in the luggage. Something about Brave's numbers not adding up. Leisure. Aye, there's a villain at the end of this trail I'm stumbled on. And I bet me good eye it ain't young Wilfred. Any road ye got a war to wage, so I'll see ye get on. I just thought someone should know. I'll be seeing ye, Gudrek. He's dead. Obert killed him. Have the helmet for the first armor, body for the second armor. I believe almost all of it. Oh wait, no, that's the I know most of what you're wearing. Adept adventurer. Ishgard seeks all sorts of buster its ranks, eh? Though I am not sure I like the sound of the siege. Those nobles would surely be generous with the reward, but I have pledged myself to guard Reverend's modest work, though it is I am loath to break the terms of my contract. What to do. You know, it's nice that it's better for, picking up sound for other things, but I have to speak to, like, perfectly still, I guess. Upstairs? Oh. Volunteer my service in defense of Ishgard? I think not. Dragons claim the lives of every one of my brothers. I do not mean to offer them mine. It was to escape such fate that I took up the mantle of adventure in the first place. I will sooner die in pursuit of fortune than hurl behind. I would sooner die in the pursuit of fortune than huddle behind an icy wall. Bitch! Here. I am floundering here. Alright, up, and away! Sell my blade to the Guardians. Well, them dragons are fearsome lot, but I slay me fair share if the coin is good. I've worked for one or of them nights before, watch me like a bloody hawk you did. Still, I put up with worse than that for a heavy purse. Give me... I must stand flat. I really want a mount where you're just basically Superman flying. There you go, Drek. So, did you sway any hearts? 2, maybe 1. 1 or 2, eh? Well, at a time that makes 3 or 4, not including his Starborn's friends. We won't have the largest in the army, but I say 1 Revenant's toll veteran is worth a dozen Clanky Knights at least. Oh, I've been so caught up with recruiting that I almost forgot. There have been word from Alpha now. Apparently the Alliance leaders are conferring in Ul'dah to discuss Ishgard's plight. And they're requesting your presence, as usual. Anyways, you'd best make your way to Ul'dah, or you'll be late. Alpha says that he will meet you at the Royal Promenade. To the Royal Promenade! It's not that expensive. Streaming and thinking someone would watch. Naive! That average duration is weird. To the Royal Promenade! Oops. To the Royal Promenade! Actually, I'm gonna... that's the Hildebrand quest that I was doing. I don't want to read all of that because I suck at reading. I'm gonna do the Royal Promenade thing because that's a voice actor, I believe. 2 onwards and upwards. My friend, you suck. You're a boob. Boob. You, sir. You, I'm talking to you. You are not a good paladin. Run, Gudrak. It's either Gudrak or Gudrak. Gudrak. The G is for ghost, but people might think it's because of Graha. It's just for ghost. Because the tribe name is the first letter, then the given name, then the denomination of your rank.
We are well aware of Ishgard's dilemma, and we agree with your assessment.
Forgot to turn on auto advancing.
Then I trust there are no objections to the Crystal Braves' intervention.
Uldar has none.
Gridania does not object.
The Crystal Braves are yours to command, Alphino. Do what you will. We shall pray for your success.
It was my hope that you would offer more substantial aid than prayer. I know it is within your means.
Do not presume that you have knowledge of our every concern. The Garleans and the Beast Tribes are but two of many. We are not in a position to contribute greatly to the defense of Ishgard, not when our own homes are still under siege.
We dare not leave our interests in Cartano undefended as well. Telegi Adalegi and his ilk would seize control of the territories in our absence.
The enemy is at their gates, and you would cower behind yours?
No one is cowering, boy. We will offer what support we can.
Boy.
Aye, support. A handful of men and no more.
Would that we could commit more than a token force to this cause. Yet there are others to whom you might turn. The free companies ever want for work.
Ah, yes. The free companies. They're not like to turn you down.
I beg your pardon? You would entrust the survival of Ishgard to sell swords? Crises like these are the very reason why this alliance was formed. It is our duty to aid our fellow man.
My duty is to my country and my people. If you expect us to place the welfare of a foreign power above our own, you're going to be sorely disappointed. Lest you doubt, Limsa comes first, then the Alliance, and finally, circumstances permitting, Ishgard and the rest. If you cannot understand so simple a concept, then you have no place at this table.
Forgive me, Admiral. I was careless in my choice of words.
I suggest you assemble a party of elite adventurers, assuming you haven't already. Your fellows served us well during Operation Archon. I dare say they will do so again. If I may, Your Grace, I wish to propose a redistribution of forces. If we entrust the security of Uldar to the Brass Blades for a time, we can dispatch a larger force to Ishgard. Your Grace?
Yes. Yes, of course. Do what you will.
Is Her Grace not feeling well?
To the best of my knowledge, Her Grace is in perfect health.
I see. Carry on.
Once again, I owe you an apology. It seems you have been conscripted into leading a contingent of Avengers on on yet another of inestimable danger. But I fear we've been left with no alternative. We cannot abandon Lord Harshavon and Sir Emmerich to their fate. We must abide by the Council's decision, as short-sighted as it is, and strive to fulfill our role as Eorzea's guardians. Captain Ilbert, what's new? What news? Then the assault is beginning? We have but this moment concluded our audience with the Alliance leader. Move our forces into position. Your unit will join House Del Laurent at the Stone Vigil. Man the cannons alongside the knights, and then the Dravanian hordes they descend onto Ishgard. I will join you as soon as I am able. Gudrak, I will have you and your adventurers allies bolster the defense at the Steps of Fate. Report first to Sir Marilis at the Gates of Judgment, and he will direct you to where you are needed most. May gods grant us victory. I do want to try and finish post ARR today, or later today, but I want to keep going. Probably finish Steps of Fate, then stop after like 1 or 2 quests. Quests. TP to Corthus, Center Highlands. And here we go. I don't know how discovery of streaming works on YouTube, but probably the same as Twitch anyways. Oh, I'm going past. Whoops. Inner monologue and all. I didn't hurt you. Hey, there's one of my recruits. Where's one more? I'm sure I had one more. Damn it. Where is that guy? The guy's not here. Bastard. Wait, is that him? Nope. Where's my dude? Oh well, at least you came, my friend. You're probably gonna die. You are the appointed captain of the sellsword contingent then? Welcome. There is no shortage of blade work to be done. As we speak, Dravanian skirmishing parties are harrying positions across the Center Highlands. I have assigned the Crystal Braves and your fellow adventurers to containing these scattered attacks, and for the present I will have you join them. This is of course merely a precaution to the assault on Ishgard proper. The wily serpents seem to divide and confuse our forces, but we will not be as easily defeated, drawn out of position. The Temple Knights will remain on the Steps of Fate and continue our preparations. When the Horde arrives in force, they will face a wall of Ishgardian steel. Report back to me once their advanced skirmishers are slain. Wait, what? Defeat drive from God. I thought I get kill trash. At least I can fly through here now. Much easier. I've been streaming for an hour and have 0 viewers this time. Sad. Sag. Tornado! Steel Cyclone's always fun too. Spin to win. Assault Worm. Booker. I have excellent connection. Hey, you bastards. Hey, this! Hey, this, meow! And that, meow! And this, meow! Yeah. I am Catboy. Yeah. Prepare to face the wrath. Well, a few of you guys are dead. I'm gonna fly back. Look at that, steps of fate. That Ishgard. Is that Ishgard? I don't think that's supposed to be Ishgard. That looks weird. Yes. Run through the air, Behemoth. Run through the air. Oh wait, wrong. God. I keep thinking I don't need to go too far. I should not look at the analytics. Turn that off. I should just think of me just recording this for posterity and look back and maybe edit it later. Alright. Is there anyone else I need help? Hey, that's Dark Knight. I think that's... Alright, I believe now it is going to be the Steps of Fate, the trial. Do these guys get full? But I want to be able to do fell cleave. It's fun to do fell cleaves, but right now, all I have is Inner Beast? Inner Beast. And down I go. Down, 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 down. Down. Doo-doo-doo. And again I break my... Alright. Steps of Fate. This is one of the ones that's going to be patched out, I believe. Ere you commit yourself to the siege, you should know that you should know what it is you are tasked with defending. Beyond the gates of judgment lie the steps of fate. A great bridge of stone that leads directly to the city of Ishgard. More than simply a means to cross the sea of clouds, the bridge serves as a foundation of arcane wards that form the barrier we call Danafit's Call. Alas, in dispelling the barrier's outermost layer, the thrice-damned witch Ice Heart stripped the bridge of its protection, and thus there are dragons now about landing unhinged on the steps of fate. Shall the Dravanians succeed in destroying the remains of the ward, the winged devils will be like to swarm within the city itself. Nevertheless, to say we cannot suffer that to happen, it shall be our task as defenders to prevent any harm from coming to those parts of the bridge whenever the wards are sealed. All now rest on us, adventurer. Lead your comrades out onto the steps of fate and prepare to meet the horde. May the fury guide your blade. Steps of fate. No. Accessible. Okay. That was weird. Dragoon time. Gonna pretend to be one of these people. Need to go do some stuff. So yeah. I need to use the restroom. Let us begin. The steps of fate. There we go. Angmakote, warrior, elephant, most likely marauder, pugilist, conjurer, and uh, black mage. Yes, black mage. A fairly well balanced party. I'm a dragoon, so I jump. I'm a dragoon, so I jump. Jump. Jump, jump, jump around. Get up and get down. Jump around. Jump around. Jump, jump, jump around. Jump, 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 jump around. Get up and get down. Jump, 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 jump around. Get up and get down. Doo doo doo, doo 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 doo. Gonna be doing other stuff while waiting for the queue, which I'm hoping will pop soon, but knowing last time and it's 1 in the morning, probably won't. Do a few things. Few adjustments. Like doing that. Dame, 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 dame. Hey, that was a bit faster than I expected. DPS queue, everyone. It's that one guy, one DPS that turns on Q and walked away because it was taking too long. Oh, there you go. Ran back, clicked on it most likely. Start recording. I believe this is the most western looking dragon that we'll encounter. The others are more eastern looking dragons. Bum bum bum. Bunks demolish. I'm going to do chaos thrust. So it's more like chaos smash. You face the Azure Dragoon! Or at least one of them. Attack! Shove this pokey stick. What's that paladin doing? Why is he running back and forth? Oh, the stuns! All the stuns! You know you can actually get stepped on and killed by Veshap? The dragon? Go! 1%! Broken bridge! Everybody leave. Hey, no, I can accommodate someone. I don't actually need to do that, just leave. Haha! Sometimes it's faster to just leave like that. Run away! The dragons, they are withdrawing. Victory is ours. Hey, look, it's Justinian. He's the Azure Dragoon. One of Nidhogg's greatest champions slain. The Horde will not soon recover from this blow. But what of you, Nidhogg? Why do you not join your minions, and make of this battle a slaughter? Have you grown so fond of the stench of your lair? Mayhaps you prefer to have your allies fight your battles for you. You have a girl that does your bidding now, do you not? No matter, I shall slay Iceheart and all the rest. But I yearn to spill the blood of a great worm, Nidhogg, and only your death will sate my lance. Choo. Why can't my character teleport through jumping? I'm gonna look around and see how many people died. Oh noes. Oh noes. Anyone alive? Alright. Going to first talk to Alfie. Good, Drac. Dragons are routed. Lest you wonder, the fighting at the Steel Vigil was also fierce, but my Crystal Braves were not found wanting. Commander Levier, Gudrak. True to your word, you arrived and aided us in our hour of need. On behalf of the Holy See and the people of Ishgard, I offer you my humble thanks. Though I will stay in Levest you with well-deserved praise, I fear I must away to oversee the aftermath of the siege. Not all the dragons are fled, and there are yet wounded to be carried from the field. Pray let us meet anon, that I must express my thanks with the proper courtesies. I too will offer my thanks, Gudrak. Through your deeds, we have achieved a victory of singular importance. With the Dravanian horde thus weakened and shattered, the threat to Ishgard has been greatly diminished, and perhaps equally sufficient that the Holy See must now recognize the necessity of cooperating with foreign powers. Long have they barred their gates against the outside world, but I am confident that the day will soon come with Ishgard's proclaims it's a member of the Eorzean Alliance once more. Much have we sacrificed in our struggle against dragons and primals, the Asians and the Empire, but step by unfaltering step, we march ever further nearer to our goal. And as ever, the journey is made with you in the van. The victory you have won this day gives us greater hope of tomorrow. 'Tis a hope that shall sustain us in the days to come and bear us past the many evils that yet seek to hinder our progress. Yes, we have done well, my friend, and I, for once, would take a moment to savor the enormity of our achievement. The demands of duty, however, allow me little time to vet. I must accompany Captain Hilbert back to Uldal and reassign the braves whom squad suffered heavy losses. You, my friend, have earned a rest at the Rising Stones. Pray return to Revenant's Toll and share your tale with Minfilia in person. I'm adjusting this thing and it's there we go. And it's so fast. So fast and itchy. Wait, if I watch a I count as my only viewer. That sucks. Alrighty. Let me see. Look around. Is there anyone I can talk to? Whatever. Go, Drakia. Tataru? I am faced by a merciless mountain of administrative chores. Thankfully, this is one battle. I am well equipped to fight. Gudra, welcome back. Alphina sends word of the siege, and of course, the role you played in ending it. Your duties never cease to amaze me, Gudrak. Thank you. Infilia seems loath to put you to further trouble as soon as your last great excursion. You must be wary, Godrak, and now may very well be your only chance to... Antecedent. A messenger from Udal arrived with a missive for you. The royal seal. Curious indeed. An invitation. On behalf of the Council of the Eorzean Alliance, Her Majesty, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Namo invites the Saiyans and the Scions of the Seventh Dawn to attend the feast of the Royal Palace of Udal in honor of Ishgard's recent victory. Seems we are to be recognized for our part in lifting the siege. You, for your valiant effort as commander of the adventuring contingent, and the Archons for their earnest attempts to rouse the city-states. Truly, I find it strange that the Alliance leaders should think themselves deserving of a place at such a celebration. All three refused to deploy their standing armies, preferring to send hastily assembled companies of sellswords, many of whom perished ere the siege began. Are they truly as brazen as to seek to share in the glory of your triumph? But mayhap they simply seek a pretext to meet with the Ishgardians while the mood is very jubilant. Such an occasion will present a fine opportunity to press for Ishgard's return to the Eorzean Alliance. We have scarce have time to mourn Moonbreed, and I, for one, am in no mood to carouse. But I suppose we must put away our grief for good of the realm. Though you are promised rest, I fear I must insist that you who also attend. It will be strange in celebrating indeed if the victorious hero was not present. Pray content yourself with the thought of such occasions may bring about momentary change, and this without recourse to bloodshed. Tataru, if you would do me the favor of contacting the rest of the Scions. Of course, Antecedent. Curious. I have never known Tataru to sigh at such requests. Could aught be amiss? Ooh, is this Tataru's side quest? Maybe I'll do that and stop streaming today, if it's Tataru's quest or not. Did you know that it was cut down even more because one of the other things she tries to do other than join the Arcanist Guild is be a miner. She sings this adorable song and all. Alrighty. Wait for the young lady. Oh, actually, there's people here. Well, that's a lot of girls. Elzen girl. Here girl. Midlander, Highlander. And then Makote. Why is the Makote girl so much taller than the here girl? Weird. Burst. Primal shackle is its fate with bonds for eternal devotion, but I fear that power Tancred wields over his admirers is rather more fickle. Especially when and each realize she is not the sole object of his affection. Do we not have more pressing matters to attend to? Doma, infidelity is a highly prized. Fidelity is a highly prized virtue. Perhaps it is different. It is a difference in culture, but the situation lies outside my comprehension. Have you witnessed the scene over yonder? Such is the fate of he who would toy with women's hearts. Let's see how Tancred's silver tongue wags its way out of this one. Tataru, I believe she just stepped outside. But now that I think of it, she did seem rather preoccupied. I think I should stop here. After this one. Tataru goes on her break. I'm on administration. It's administrative decision. I believe next one's the unexpected ambition. Fly, my pretties! Fly! It's nice that I'm being watched, but still, they don't fully count me. Oh, Godrak, it's you. I didn't mean to worry anyone. It's nothing really. Well, it's not nothing exactly, but it feels like nothing compares to the towering trials you and the others face every day. And that's why I shall probably talk to Infilia before things get any worse. You always know what to say, Godrak. I'm glad we had this little chat. I didn't say anything to you. Young lady, you need to actually let me talk. Anybody that would have been here, no longer here. They're here, there, farewell. The Rising Stones. To the rising stones. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na. Na-na-na-na-na. It's not a final countdown. Dr. Minfilia. My mind is made up. Yes, Tataru. You have my undivided attention. I've been hesitant to broach the subject with all the recent excitement, but Gurdrak made me realize that there is no time like the present, and time is what I am here to ask for. I'm not sure I understand. If you wish to be excused from your duties for a time, then you have certainly under rest, but I suspect that lying a bed is far from what you intend. You know me too well, antecedent. There is in fact something I've been wanting to try my hand at. Along with the adventurers and Crystal Braves, the Scions are constantly being thrown into danger, battles, and deadly predicaments. Even Hori Borland has been promoted from guard duty to fill our needs for competent warriors. And so it seems only right that I too will acquire the power to defend myself and others. More importantly, when I return I shall be both your receptionist and your body. That's the first time I've almost been knocked to the ground by a Lalafell. I've never seen Miss Tataru so determined. As aught befallen which I might help, antecedent. Not at present, thank you. Is there something that you will ask me? Yes. Yes. Pray excuse my distraction. An adventurer who was to join us for escort duty was injured while on patrol, and I fear we cannot properly defend the scholars entrusted to our protection without the aid of one more guard. Therefore, I humbly request another adventurers of capable kind, of course, be assigned to our party. Very well, I shall consider your possible candidates and provide you with a replacement as soon as I am able. My thanks, antecedent. I take my leave of you. The power to defend oneself. Tataru has ever been full of surprises. Now that I think of it, I recall Urianger mentioned that she has developed an interest in Arcanima. Perhaps she hopes to gain admission to Arcanist Guild in Limsa Lominsa. Yes, that would be the way of it. Would you be so kind to journey to the guild and see that all is well? It is doubtful, unwarranted, but surely I am not alone in concern for herself. I wonder, do you perchance recall the commitment I made to furnish Hori Boulder with a capable adventure? Well, I am sorry to say that I have yet to be able to. I have yet been unable to do so. Now I realize that you are rather more than a capable adventurer, and the escort duty is frankly beneath a man of your talents. But I have no one else to turn to at present. Might you be willing to forgo rest and assist in the matter? Generous to a fault. Thank you, Gurdrak. Now it seems only fair that I explain the importance of the task in question. For some time, our order has employed a handful of scholars to travel around Eorzea taking etheric readings that we might better understand the impact of primal summoning. Naturally, it behooves us to ensure our employees' safety, so we ask the adventurers in our service serve as escorts. Hori Boulder and Constellet were to act as two such escorts, as was a third adventurer. Alas, due to injury, said adventurer is not presently fit for duty, hence my need to impose upon your goodwill. A true pillar of strength, Gudrak. Horiboldo will share with you the details of your task. He will be waiting for you outside. Be safe. You know, I'm not gonna say anything. She has a lot on their plate. I just kick the ass of all the primals in the world. I'm gonna poke it with a stick. No, it is interesting. Another storm has come and gone. The moment of peace never lasts long. Oh, do they? I have no idea that you would be assisting us personally, Gudrak. My sincerest apologies for dragging you into our affairs. Ah, Gudrak, it is true that you agreed to lend us a hand. Is it true? Huzzahs! What did I tell you? Conlett, our misfortune is become a blessing, an opportunity to serve alongside the warrior of light himself. Need I remind you that we have 3 scholars to escort, each of whom will take different routes. True, but our mission is same. Separated by moms we may be, but the spirit we shall be together. If such thoughts bring you joy, you're welcome to think them. The more practical concern, Gudrak, we would have you attend to a scholar charged with surveying the southern shroud. He is waiting at Camp Tranquil as we speak. All you need to do is follow the man, and he will determine the most appropriate location to take his readings. In spirit, Gudrak, in spirit we shall be together every step of the way. You're a goofy man, Hori. You're a goofy man. I'm gonna return to being a warrior. The Warriors 3! I'm going to do the Horiboldo quest first, and then I'm going to go to Camp Tranquil. Camp Tranquil. Talk to the unsettled thing, my Bob. Try finishing that, then, and then. Maybe. At last the Science Man deigns to grace me with his presence. A pity that we have no time for pleasantries. Our first destination is Esmenhard. Come, we are late enough as it is. I forget, is he a fanboy? Because I remember that he is rude to you until you discover that he is you're in fact the warrior of light, and like, oh my god, I've been so rude to the warrior of light. Yes, this location will suffice. Please, once I finish calibrating my instruments, I will require but a moment to take the necessary measurements. I trust I need not explain that my work can suffer no interruptions. Then please stand in the appropriate distance and keep watch for wild beasts. Oh no! Oh god! Okay, I'll keep you. I'll keep you. Fate failed. Violent fly traps. Heavy swing. Main. Storm's Eye. Heavy swing. Main. Storm's Eye. Heavy swing. I see we have both completed our respective tasks. A satisfying outcome. Though if I could make one suggestion, might you try and dispatch your foes more quietly in the future. I do not like to pick fault, but I really must be allowed to concentrate. Now then, snake molt awaits, shall we? I'm gonna smack you with my axe, boy. I'm gonna smack you with my axe, boy. Who do you think you are? I gotta smack you with my axe. I do that dungeon. No, I did not. I'm gonna have to do those hard mode dungeons and extra dungeons because I don't want it to be terribly shame. Right now, right about here, yes. As before, I will ask you to keep an eye out for dangerous beasts, as I will. Look for the future. Look for the past. Hey, bolt bats. Let's do overpower and tempest swing. Overpower and tempest swing. Overpower. Tempest swing. Just get you out of my way. Steel Cyclone, not Tempest Cyclone. Steel Cyclone! Steel Cyclone! Heal mode. And X. And face. Fascinating. The readings are not at all what I expected. Though perhaps that should not as that comes as no surprise. I am not given to superstition, but there is a queer, almost blasphemous air about it. Let us quit this place and return to Roots Lake. We have one more site to survey. Well, Wilfred, we're about to find you. And you'll be dead in the floor. Oi, no. Young man. I said young. I said young man. Flying in Realm Reborn makes it so much easier. As before, my guardian, pray leave me to the task of ensure our safety. I'm gonna probably have to kill these revenants. They're gonna get in the way. Attack! Wraith. Attack! The Wraith. Right. Bam! 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 Next to the face. Storm's path for the win. Oh wait, still more of you. Any more bastards here? Data should prove invaluable. Too. Sniff, sniff. Ah, God, what's that stench? Slaughter a creep of adamantoise while my back was turned. Quickly now, to Camp Tranquil. I will not have my clothes reeking of blood and you're about to get an axe to the face. good sir. I am not a violent man, nor am I. And I have some patience. But I will still hit you in the face when acting insulting. Chose to paddle in the Icar a while longer, I see. No matter, I took advantage of my unexpected privacy and performed a sensory analysis of my data. Cursory. It will appear that there has been an immeasurable decrease in Eorzean and ambient ether concentrators since the calamity. However, the data is far from conclusive. We must take additional measurements to confirm my assessment. For our next survey, I will have you escort me to Uth 4th. The ambient ether concentrators there are as so high the crystal structures found form spontaneously. Consequently abnormal for blah 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 blah. Alright. I shall fly there, or I'm gonna TP closer. Nothing happened, right? I'm good. Good. I should be good. I just had to refresh them for a moment. Fly, my pretty. How much do I have? Should I get more or not? 20. I should get more. Later. Later. Well, I am here. Once I finish this, I'm to turn. Not there, but somewhere else. I'm hurting my ear every time I talk, so it's probably gonna hurt people's ears, but they can control the thing themselves. Why must you attack me, you stupid bug? Alright, lie down. Talk to the unsettled scholar. You should be more than familiar with the procedure by now. Pray, find a suitable position while keeping the watch. For which to keep watch while I take measurements. Yes, quite high. Yet still markedly lower than the historical measurements taking place at the end of the 6th astral era. Could the presence of primal account for the difference, or is there something else? Something else. You shouldn't wander off without telling me. Something else. Scion, come here. I need you. It's Wolfred. Young man. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. Fear not, my friends. Help has arrived. There you are, Jack. Hurry, and I was worried when you and your charge failed to return to the appointed hour. Sigh, gutted like a hog, but not by one. No, there were wounds. These wounds were made with a blade. Doesn't look like he put up much of a fight either. Nary a mark on his sword or his shield. I have heard nothing of any crystal blade operations in this area, which has Riddlerid to come here. What shall we do? What shall we do? We will see the scholar's protection. We will see to the scholar's protection, Gudrak. Aye, the boys remain. You should return to the rising stones, the antecedent gloom. We'll want to know what happened here. And so do I. And so do I. Wild gestures. Wilfred dead, not murdered by the 12. How can that be? I shall send word to Alphino at once. He will want to conduct a full investigation and send word to Wilfred's family. Gods, he was just a boy. Who would do this and why? Alright. For the Arcanist Guild. I'm gonna first talk to the person there and then end the stream. And I'm moving my hands wildly like an idiot again. I am a disembodied voice, wiggling his fingers in the darkness. Yes, you shall all know the pain of death. I shall first become a summoner. Wait, did I? Let me see if I have any glamour plates instead of summer boy. No summer boy. Alright. Let's talk to... I should get out my carbuncle first. Carby, let's go! Gudrak, what are you doing here? Didn't mean for her to worry. That's the last thing I wanted. Putting an end to such worries is precisely the reason I'm here. Don't you see? I, Tataru, who shall become the great and Tataru shall become a great and powerful arcanist. And now the mistress, I can't pronounce that. Yes, I will go and complete a special training exercise until we meet again. What I'm going to do is talk to the mistress and then end the stream. Fabric granite. Ah, good. If it isn't Gurdrak, what brings you to the guild? So you're acquainted with our newest members. An arcanist of your experience might see that her potential is somewhat lacking. Nevertheless, she would not be denied and going now to undertake her first trial. Simultaneous inspection of 3 crates. Doubtless you recall retreating similar training under Kalian's supervision. I thought occurs to me, why not oversee Tataru's training yourself, given your relationship with the girl and your familiarity with the task? I think you are the ideal choice. You need only head to the cliffs south of the Zephyr gates as before and observe at a distance. You know that the dialogue would be different if I wasn't a level 50 Arcanist or Summoner. But that's one of the few nice touches about this game. But that'll be all for today. Thank you for people. Well, no one came today. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and come again and watch again. Somebody's gonna watch this as VOD. Good night.